Alright, hello everybody, and welcome to Hark of the Swarm. That's right. This will be my new series on my new channel. My name is Jacob, but for the purpose of this channel, you can call me Harker, because that is my, that's my little tag here, thanks to the Blizzard Battle.net games, and here's what we're going to be doing. At least for the start on this channel, I'm going to be recording all my Starcraft games. I am not the greatest. I'm definitely, that's not self-depreciation either. That's just the way it is. I'm not professional. I don't make $100,000 a year playing StarCraft. I don't make any money a year playing StarCraft. I just play StarCraft because it's fun. So that's what I'm gonna do. I play Terran. This match here. This is just a startup match between myself, Terran, and I believe I have a Protoss player going on down here, so let's see what we got. Yep, this is my match versus Protoss. So this is just a computer match, just to practice before I go into laddering. Because yes, that's what this game is going to be about. I am going to be doing ladder matches versus actual, real, live other people who will probably kick my ass. But who cares? I don't care. I have fun with it. If they destroy me, they destroy me. If I win, all the better. That's what this series is about. This series is going to be me playing my ladder matches and seeing... There we go. Now I can follow that guy. And seeing, how I can improve. We'll watch him again after the matches and go from there. This is my first time casting as well, so I've never actually cast a match. So it's going to be a learning experience all around, and hopefully you can come with me and we'll have some fun and play some StarCraft. So for those of you that have never played StarCraft before, this is Starcraft II, Heart of the Swarm. Now you get the wonderful pun that I have for my channel. And yeah, it's a real-time strategy, real-time strategy game, RTS. So, I'm not going to get too much into what exactly the game is, because if you're here, you're here probably because you know StarCraft, and you're looking to watch some fun StarCraft games, and that's all that we're about here, is fun. So, yeah, these are all probably going to be cast after the fact. I don't plan on doing any live casts because I get too focused in these games. Unlike these little SCVs who don't know what they're doing. He needs to just go mine. Oh, he's going to go build a supply depot up there. I forgot what it was called for a second. And why am I on the 4-minute mark and I don't have a orbital command? I'm still making SCVs. And I've made my second base, but I do not have an orbital command center. Orbital command center right there. I'll hover over it so you can read what it does. Gives me some nice little upgrades, but I should be having that as soon as it's available. As soon as it pops out and I can make one, I should be having one. Okay, and now I've got 2 Marines here. Good thing I've at least produced Marines. Let's show exactly what's being produced here. And I'm being outproduced like crazy. Oh, finally got my orbital command. When did I get my orbital command? Picked up my orbital command at about the 5-minute mark. That's a little late. I should have my orbital at what, maybe 3-4 minutes? I don't know. I don't follow these builds. I don't watch professional games so much to learn, but I do watch them. I just watch them to have fun, and a lot of time my eyes end up glazing over because I don't know what's going on. Now I send a couple Marines down here. That's nice. These 2 Marines are going to defend my whole base against what's coming here. Uh-oh. I got a Stalker and 3 Protoss Zealots. This certainly my 2 Marines can defeat that. Oh, I got 3 Marines now. 3 Marines. This is going to be they're going to have a bunker to protect them though, so if this bunker finishes by the time this Protoss assault squad gets here, we might just save the day. And what do I have building? Nothing. I have no more Marines building. So it's going to be these 3 Marines defending the world. Come on, can they do it? No, they can't do it. They can try. I think, are they even attacking the same guy? They are not. And they get sliced down pretty quickly. And now we watch as the zealots chew away at my command center and my SCVs and my mule. My poor mule. They're trying to heal this thing, and then they stop. They don't auto-repair. Oh, 3 more hero marines. And if this was an actual player, they would have noticed that my supply depot was down. And probably would have come right up in here and destroyed my main base. But no, they, since they're computer, they're going back to hacking right at this command center over here and taking out all the SCVs as I don't build them. Yeah, this is just... Oh! Nope, they're still not building any SCVs. And am I building anything? Yep, I got 3 Marines up here not doing anything. Just chilling. They don't care, they're good. They're waiting for this command center to burn down. They didn't like it anyway. Oh, now here we go. Now I start playing smart. I've saved the command center, even though it's burning down while flying away. And my Marines, I've got 4 Marines here that are just saving the day. Good job, guys. You kept my base alive. And I saved 1 SCV from that horrible secondary base. So, if this had been versus another player, I probably would have been dead by now. But since it's the computer decided that instead of continuing to push units up towards me, he's just going to keep these units back here, chilling, relaxing, letting them stay there. You know, they don't have to wait. You know, they don't have to rush. They can just chill. He's got plenty of a larger base than I do. He's got plenty of supply. He's almost saturated on his mineral lines. Both his extractors are saturated. And what do I have? I have not even half, almost just above half saturation. And yeah, I got nothing going on here. And look here. Oh, I'm not supply blocked yet, but I'm getting there. And what's happening here? I have a base just sitting here floating. Yep, can't do anything. It's hovering there. It's hiding these. That's what it's doing. It's hiding these barracks that I'm building. And apparently I'm building 4 more barracks. Nope, just 2 more barracks. Got some. What are those? I can't even remember what they are. Reactors. How would I click on them and they'll tell me what they are? Got some reactors coming in, then they'll let me build 2 Marines at a time, and I can already see that I've got a much larger force going here. Have I put any upgrades on yet? Nope, no upgrades coming. Oh, but I missed it. Let's see. I got my command center back in business. So do I transfer some SCVs from up here down to it? Nope, I build it into a orbital command again. Good, because that'll do me a lot of good. I'm floating a ton of minerals and not producing anything from it. I've got all these barracks. Oh, there we go. Starting to produce some. Yep, got some marauders coming and some Marines on the way. We're going to build this little force here into a sizable army. And here comes the Protoss. Are they going to engage? Yep, they're going to engage. Now, here we go with an engagement. How many times can I say engage? Several more, I imagine. Call me Captain Picard, because we just engaged. Alright, anyway. And I've got a good force here. If I was smart, I would have taken this whole force and run him right into his base, because with that little force right there, I could probably beat this tiny army he's got. And what else does he have building? He's got a couple of warp prisms that can't do anything offensively. He's warping in a void ray. Where does he have that queued to? Queued to his army. Alright. He's warping in a void ray. And other than that, he's got a pretty small army. All told, if I was to take this group in, I could probably wipe the floor with him right now. But no, I need to continue to hoard my minerals up in the top corner. And, I finally did it. looks like I've got some upgrades coming in on the way. +1 armor, +1 attack power, infantry weapons. And I'm supply blocked. So I got these 3 guys off the line. They're building me some supply depots so I can get not supply blocked. And I noticed that there was a not an oracle, what is it? Observer. There's an observer floating around here. You can kind of tell the observers, Protoss units. Now they're all kind of weird looking like that because they're cloaked. You can't actually see them unless they're detected. And now that I've got some missile turrets on the way, they'll act as detectors to keep that pesky little observer out of my base. I actually haven't seen any Protoss units beyond this. I haven't done any scouting beyond the first initial scout. So what can I actually see on the map? I see nothing. I see just this little bit here. This is the last that I saw of his base. What can he see? He sees
Add-on complete.
that I've got all this stuff. But he doesn't see my little death ball of units here that I've got built up. Now this is a great little death ball, but there's still so many different things Protoss has that could counter it. If I had one Colossus, if he had one Colossus in his army, I'd be pretty much toast. If he had more units, I'd be toast. If he had more than one Zealot, I would be toast. But no, he's just got one little Zealot and a bunch of Stalkers. These Stalkers melt so quickly to Marines focusing fire. What's he building over here? A robotics facility. Oh, robotics facility for the Colossus. Now, what does he do? If I drag this game out any longer, he could have Colossus and just wipe the floor with me. But instead, I'm just sitting here building my forces. I got a ton of Marines and a ton of Marauders, and what else am I building? Nothing. I'm building siege tanks from one factory. Oh, and I finally just put another tech lab for more siege tanks. What's going on up here? Oh, we've got starports with reactors. So you know what that's for? That's finally so I can get some medevacs for my Marines here. And I'm not paying attention because looks like this force is moving out across the map. And I can't follow them because I'm a noob. But let's try this again. There we go. Following that force. And they're going to engage. And let's see what happens. Yep. We've got... Yeah, see, my Marines and my medevacs, or Marauders, they just dominate this force. Melt right through them. And, yep, I wasted a scan that I had the whole time because I've had so much energy built up on my command centers to see that guy. So I used that, took him out of there, and now I got my force moving across the map because now I've gotten impatient. I figured, okay, he's a computer. He sent his whole force after me, so I can rush in there. Safe as can be. I don't need any medevacs even though I'm building them. I can just run in there and oh my god, what do we have here? We've got Dark Templar. Dark Templar are hidden. I can't see them. They're invisible. And I know he's there because they make a specific noise. It's this little slashy, squishy noise when they chop through my Marines. Yep, so I know they're there, but it takes me this long before I finally use a scan. Anytime now. Anytime I'll use a scan. Meanwhile, they're just chopping through my army. There's the scan, and there go the Dark Templar. And I could have done this. This whole match could have lasted maybe 10 minutes if I just pushed in. But instead, oh, look at these poor probes. Poor probes. They're just getting melted. Oh, well. Probes are cute, but they're my enemy. And this Stalker... Let's go back. I want to watch that again. This Stalker... That wasn't as far as I needed to go. Come on. I'm still new. Bear with me. I'll try and edit this out and post. Alright, well, it won't work. So let's go back a little bit to the initial engagement. Sorry to have to make you sit through that again, but here comes this engagement. Which Stalker are we going to watch? There's a Stalker that pops in back here, and he pops in, gets over to here, and then warps. And he warps into the side of the ramp and does absolutely nothing. There comes the scan that takes out the Dark Templar. There go the warp prisms that don't know which way they're going. There goes the Nexus. And here go all the probes again. Probes just melting away in a giant explosion of blue. Here comes some stragglers. Oh, here comes the Stalker. This hero Stalker is just going to blink to the side of the map and then do nothing. And immediately smash. It's like he smashed his face into that pillar there and just exploded. So here comes my units right in here, and I think finally the medevacs get here. Eventually the medevacs get here. There might be some medevacs in this. Oh, there they are. There's the medevacs. They show up just to the end of the party and start healing the guys that deserve it. And the computer surrenders. And a great time was had by all. Thank you, everybody, and welcome to Hark of the Swarm.